In the way of Barack Obama's presidency, the blacks claim that they are not feeling any help from someone they knew would be standing with them because of his origin. Obama was the first black American to become a POTUS of the country. And there was a lot of expectations from the blacks because this was their person. And this was a person they felt would open ways for them and allow them to thrive as they have always yearned for. So Louis Farrakhan is now explaining why Obama did not have the opportunity to perform this all expected from him by the blacks. So let us watch this video and make a commentary in the end.
On CNN, I was questioned after I spoke in 2007 about Barack Obama. And CNN said, well, what do you think about this young man? I said, I think he's brilliant. I think he has fresh ideas. But I'm under no illusion that even if he did become president, that he could change the reality of black suffering in America. Because when you are running for something, you can say a lot of things. But when you sit in the seat and you feel the energy of electricity putting something on your backside, the forces that surround power is always the real power. President Obama does not run this country. President Obama has been chosen to govern white affairs. And if in that process we get something, it won't be because the governing powers want it. It will be because we organized and forced a government to speak to our needs. Now, thank you for the question. I want it clearly said in love that I love my brother. I voted for him. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was out there with my wife voting for our brother. I, like you, am very proud that a black man sits in the White House. But I also understand very clearly, and we should understand, that it is the White House. And until we exercise power to force that house to address our agenda. Now remember, our dear sister Julianne Malvo mentioned A. Philip Randolph. Man, that was a long time ago. And the cry was jobs and justice. In the March on Washington in 1963, the cry was jobs and justice. In the 20-year anniversary of the March on Washington, the cry was jobs and justice. We are now in 2019. the cry. Just and just. Well, wait a minute. How long are you going to sit around begging white people to do for us what we have the power to do for ourselves?
Now, the message is home. The United States is being controlled from a certain quarter, a quarter of whites or a group of whites who believe that American affairs is all about the whites. And even if the president is black, Latino, or any other race, he has to follow all these orders from this quota, the quota that decides for the Americans. That is why you still find a lot of disparities in amongst the people of Americans. For instance, in America, healthcare system is still under disintegration, whereby the whites get better healthcare cover than the black. On the same note, education system of the blacks is still not as same as that one that the blacks undergo. If you take into consideration, for instance, Floyd's case, Floyd was brutally killed by the police, but his uh, situation or this matter wasn't taken seriously because he was a black. It means that the whites practice this superiority and they never want this to change and they never want the blacks to rise because I guess they believe that a black man is so much dangerous if he gets enlightened. That is a fact that so many people have talked about because how will you gag someone who is not a threat to you? How will you stop someone who has nothing of concern to you from growing? How will you stop him from achieving what he should achieve in life? Look at what America has done to Africa. In Libya, they brought the country to its knees by killing someone who believed in Libyans, someone who wanted Libya to grow beyond neocolonialism, someone who stood for the economic transformation of Libya. And now, what are they facing? They are so much regretting about what the United States did to them. So a lot needs to be known. A lot is learned from all this. And we see a situation whereby even though much was expected from Barack Obama, he could not do all that, bearing the fact that his hands were tied. I've told you this is being done from a quarter of elites, the white elites who make a lot of decisions. I want you to share your thought on this. Kindly tell us what you feel about this because that's how we understand all these matters. Share your thought on our comment section. Also, do not forget to make a subscription to our channel, like and share. Thank you and let's meet when we bring another video.